Good evening, folks. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Radical Radical Show. I'm your host, Bradley, and welcome back to the Spooky Month event. We're continuing our Let's Play of Sister Location, and as soon as I hit this continue button, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Because it's the spring lock section where I gotta do the wiggle waggles. You know, the section that was broken until, what's-his-face patched it.
What's-his-face?
You know the guy.
But the other what's-his-face beat it. We're not going to say names.
Yeah, the other dude who's kind of princely looking. Wouldn't necessarily call him a king, but he definitely has big prince energy.
He's the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. But this isn't Five Nights at Freddy's, this is Sister Location.
So what if I...
Shh,
What are you doing?
and quiet.
What are you doing?
Just wiggling.
You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you.
Just wiggling, and she says, I think they noticed.
I have you hidden too well.
Shut up, baby. Can I skip this?
I
I don't know.
I guess not. Baby. Come on, gal. Let me just do the do. Sorry, I can't tell if that's a spot on my laptop screen or if that's the game just throwing spitty spots at me.
Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you.
I don't believe you
I'm
entirely.
going to keep you for a little while.
You know, people
Try
who
not to wiggle.
kidnap other people
You're
usually don't have the best
inside something that
intentions.
came from my old pizzeria.
You telling me you're not
I
gonna
don't
hurt me
think it was ever
does
used.
not exactly instill any kind of
That's not
confidence
the way
in
it
me.
was meant to be used.
That just means you're going to use me as bait for later.
It's just big enough for one person.
So this isn't Golden Bonnie, right?
I
But
don't think so.
just
Because that's the Springtrap suit that Afton's in.
So what's weird about that is
you're
that,
in the
yes it
scooby
is.
room. Do you know why they call
Second
it?
weird thing
a
about that is
scooby
she says it
room?
comes from her old
It's because, dummy.
Which would make
this is
sense
the
if it was
room where they
Afton's
use
spring
the
lock suit.
scooper.
Gosh, there's 5 of these things that I gotta pay attention
Isn't
to.
that a fun name for something? The scooper.
My biggest
Sounds like
issue
something
with this is gonna be
used for
figuring out
exercise,
how high I can
like
let them
custard
crawl
or
before they kill me.
sprinkles.
Right.
It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly
Baby, I prefer if you
opened
did not give me
pint of
any
ice cream,
heaps.
how you would feel about
I do not
sucking
desire
that
the baby
honey.
heapings.
Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building. Shh.
Maybe I shouldn't just immediately suicide just in the event that she, repeats this dialogue, because I don't want to sit through it again. And I'm like waggling. I desire my freedom now, please. Hi, Balori. Hello, Balrog. How you doing today, Belarus?
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time.
Murder.
Do you know what that is?
It's murder.
How to pretend.
Kidnapping?
Do you
Is
ever
that-
play make-believe?
Did you learn how to kidnap?
Pretend to be one way when you are really the other.
I mean, really, we should be proud of her. You know, daughter like father.
But Laura never learns.
William Afton kidnapped everyone. Baby's kidnapping people. It's all good.
There is something wrong on the inside.
Strange family hobby you got there.
The only
I wonder if Michael's
thing
ever
that
kidnapped
matters
anyone.
is knowing how to pretend.
Whee! So why does it take... So, we're in the scooper room. And it takes the scooper 3 tries to
I'll
destroy
open the
Valora.
faceplates for you.
I get I'm squishy
That way
human,
I can find you on the cameras.
but it only hits me once.
Now all
Or maybe you pass
have
out
to
before it
do
hits you again.
is wait.
That's fair.
I'd recommend that you keep the
Oh.
spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
I don't trust you. Oh, I'm never gonna get these bottom ones correctly. I just like this lots. I'm gonna die here a lot. I have just the inkling of a feeling. Hi, mini arenas. Short and stout. Bye-bye. I wish I could hear them. That'd be beneficial. Ooh. Don't do that, please. Alright, go away. So should I be concerned that they're climbing inside the suit, or do I just have to worry about them on the sides?
I think you just have to worry about your spring locks.
No, I gotta wiggle them off.
Oh, you gotta wiggle them off. Okay.
Yeah. They do attack both sides. Oh my goodness! Please, please stop. Hey, get off that. Okay, this looks significantly easier. Woo! Get off me. Than whatever the hell Markiplier was dealing with.
No, we're not saying his name.
Sorry, the princely boy.
The princely boy.
His Royal Highness, as it were. Oh goodness, oh goodness. Oh! Fuck, I'm gonna die. Yep. Okay, I let the spring locks get away from me. But that's significantly easier. Like, by a lot. Do I get to try again immediately? Please don't give me another, monologue. Okay, cool. I do get to try again immediately.
I'll open the faceplates for you.
Yeah, open my face.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd
Hi, Ballora.
recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose.
You know,
Trust me.
Mr. Afton,
Mr. Afton.
I understand you're some sort of, like, robotics genius and all. I get that. When you designed a suit that will... Get off. Murder me based off my heartbeat? You fucked up. You've designed something incorrectly.
That's just because it's a spring lock suit and they're faulty. I thought.
Very faulty.
And your heartbeat is producing sweat, which also produces moisture into the suit and all that stuff.
Okay, I think the strategy here is to do a little on each as often as I can. And I think shaking them off early as I can, is also probably best. Also, shouldn't them climbing in the suit affect the spring locks?
Yeah, technically.
Okay, I think there's one on my right side. Or not. Huh. So I dislike that I'm just meant to not worry about the ones climbing in from the front.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm going, ooh, good lord. Shit. Shit. Damn it. Okay. This is gonna be difficult. I was prepared. My body was ready for this. I may or may not look up a strategy. Okay, they've only been attacking my right side so far, which is odd. Get off that. How am I keeping these wound, by the way?
Use your hands.
So I got enough wiggle room to...
Just pinch and twist. Yeah.
To pinch and twist, but not to actually get out of it.
I mean, yes. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Fuck, I'm about to die. God, what happened to my left side? Also, it doesn't help that my nightlight decided to turn on my screen. Which made it very, very difficult to see anything. Damn you, blue light mode. I need to turn that off. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Game over. 1. Yep. Oh, sweet! Cool. Don't need no guide. I big brained it. Whew, that was hard. I was confident
As the moon
that
rises, so
I ran out of
also
time on the
rises
spring
the
locks.
tension between scorn lovers.
Clara, it's not my baby.
Vlad, you suck.
Wait, was that a vampire joke? That was so lame, Clara. Like I haven't heard that a million times.
I don't think I'd be able to beat that in its original version.
The joke's on you. It's a rental.
Well, the joke's on you. I set the thermostat to 90 before I left.
Good. I like it warm.
Good, because I also set the house on fire.
How will it all end? The passion, the
Man,
tension,
Castlevania
the
got
intrigue.
weird.
Tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion.
Can't believe Dracula's wife decided to burn his castle to the ground. Really weird. Wonder what they'll do next season.
Daddy isn't watching.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't like that.
Welcome
Her
back
telling
to your last day on the job.
baby
that is
that
the last
daddy
day
isn't
of your
watching.
first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and a genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation. You've earned your 1-week bonus, which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket, the cost of which will be taken out of your next paycheck. We have gift baskets containing fruit, nuts, flowers, and of course the ever-popular cash basket. Using the keypad below, please enter the first few letters of the gift basket you would like to receive.
So, if I decided to go with the cash basket gift there, he said they were going to take it out of my next paycheck. Are you literally just giving me my money a little bit earlier in that event?
It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
Exotic Butters.
Please be aware that there are still 2 technicians on site today.
I will never be aware.
Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also, feel free to ask them why they are still there and encourage them to go home.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like my work. Being asked, why are you still here? Please go home. That sounds about accurate. But with that, and the dawn of the 5th night here, unless they're going to say more words at my face, we will bring this episode to a close and then finish our Let's Play in the next episode. Quote-unquote finish. I know there's, of course, custom nights and some extra stuff that goes on, but I may or may not do that. It's more of a time constraint thing. Music's just so cheery. Alright, cool. So, we are going to go ahead and burp and then bring this episode to a close. I expected it to give me a lot more trouble than it did. Now, beating it in 3 or 4 tries, that's not too bad. And you know what's also not too bad? All you lovelies who are watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, good night and joy be with you all. Boy. Oh my god, FNAF, give me... I hate you. I broke it. Because it's just like, we will not give you freedom. Holy shit. No, I can't even get back into the game. Come on. Alright. Task Manager, my only hope. You failed me. Wait. No, you saved me. Task Manager, you beautiful bean. Fuck, you saved me for like 2 seconds. Oh. Nope, you did ultimately save me. Thank you. Scott. I know you're not making video games anymore. Stop doing this. Stop locking me to a screen. Okay, bye now.